morning, dear students. I am Ms. Navida Sheikh from Brahan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika MCGM virtual class. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. In today's session, we'll be learning something new and interesting from a science textbook. So let's get started. Good morning, dear students. I am Ms. Navida Sheikh from MCGM virtual class. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. In today's class, we'll be learning a new chapter, that is metals and non-metals. In this class, we will be learning their physical and their chemical properties. So let's get started. Now, first and foremost, let me start with the very basic thing, that is elements. In our previous chapters, we have learned about composition. In the chapter composition of matter, we have learned that matter is classified as metals, non-metals, depending upon their properties. Okay? So based on that, we will be learning an entire chapter on that. So elements, first of all, let us understand that science has come a long way since Aristotle's theory of air, water, fire and earth. Scientists have identified 92 natural elements and created about 28 others. Elements are alone or in combination, they make up our bodies, our world, our sun, and in fact the entire universe. All the objects or materials in the world are made from elements, compounds, or their mixtures. Scientists have classified all the elements into three general types, which are metals, non-metals, and metalloids. A great deal of information about an element can be gathered from this position on the periodic table. Now this is a periodic table. This has all the elements that are known up till now. Okay, they have been arranged and you will be learning an entire chapter of periodic table in your 10th standard. So we will not go in detail. This is just a chart how the elements were placed and this table is called as a periodic table. इसके अंदर आप लोगों को जो blue markings दिख रहे हैं, blue elements दिख रहे हैं, these are all metals. The green ones that you see are non-metals, and the ones which are orange in color, which are placed between the metals and the non-metals, are called as metalloids. So this table helps us to understand about the metals and non-metals. Understanding the organization and plan of the periodic table will help you obtain basic information about each of the 180 known elements. So this is the table that I was talking about. So metals appear to the left of the dark zigzag line that you see on the periodic table. Okay, if you notice, there is a dark zigzag line from the green part. You see that zigzag है, वो पूरा portion उसके left hand side पे जो भी है, वो सब metals है. Most metals are solid at room temperature. So metals के examples like gold, silver, iron, copper, aluminium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, platinum are few metals that we have learned up till now. Metals have luster, the metals are hard, wire or sheet can be formed from them, from the metals, and metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. Metals loses their valence electrons to produce positively charged ions, that is cations. Now, we will be learning about each and every property in detail about metals. First property that we will be learning about metal is the physical state. Under ordinary temperature, metals stay in solid state. Mostly, all the metals are in solid state. However, metals like mercury that you can see on the right hand side, mercury and gallium are exception, which are in liquid states even at room temperature. You must have seen mercury being used in your thermometers or when you go to the doctor and they check for your blood pressure. वो टाइम पे भी वहाँ पे जो ग्रे कलर का जो हम लोगों को मार्किंग दिखाई देती है, that is nothing but the mercury. ठीक है? So mercury is a metal but it is liquid at room temperature. ठीक है? And other metals mostly they are solid at room temperature. Another property of metal is metals are generally hard. They are very hard, used for making machineries, buildings, etc. Exception is lithium, sodium and potassium. They are soft. The next property of metals is metals have luster. This means they are shiny. Here you can see, you must have seen gold, silver or copper. These metals are examples to explain you that they have luster. Luster मतलब shine. So metals सारे metals के अंदर होती है. Now here you can see this is a copper metal and they are made into wire, copper wire. This converting a metal into a wire, drawing it into a wire is called as ductility or ductile. When a metal is pulled through a hole, its wire is formed. This property is called as ductility. Metals can be drawn into wire. So here these are a few examples of metals, how they are drawn into wire. These are a few more examples, the pins that you use for your papers or the copper wire जो हमारी घरों में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सप्लाई करने के लिए वायर्स इस्तेमाल होते हैं उसके अंदर कॉपर का इस्तेमाल होता है मोस्टली एंड दैट इज एन एग्जांपल दैट metals can be drawn into wires. हमारे gates वगैरह पे this type of fencing that you must have seen, they're nothing but they are in the shape of wire. So all these are examples that metals can be made drawn into wires, and that thing is called as ductility. Metals have another very important property, that is they are malleable. Malleable or malleability. Metals can be hammered in two sheets. Means अगर हम लोग उसे हथौड़ी से मारेंगे तो वो पतली sheets में भी convert हो जाता है. A very simple example, you must have worn gold ornaments. Gold ornaments कितने पतले होते हैं तार जैसे, ठीक है. Now जब हम लोग set वगैरह जो पहनते हैं, that is example, it shows that they have hammered it into thin sheets, and that property is called as malleability. Another very simple example, interesting example is when you eat kaju katli or any sweet which has silver work on it. ठीक है, जो silver जो दिखाई देता है that is actually silver metal. वो metal है, उसको इतना hammer किया जाता है कि वो इतनी thin हो जाती है कि we can actually eat it. ठीक है, so it is a very interesting thing that you must have seen. Here are a few more examples जो हम लोग buses में होते हैं, buses में travel करते हैं, train में travel करते हैं, तो आप लोगों ने जिसके ऊपर हम लोग खड़े होते हैं वो एक्चुअली मेटल की शीट्स होती है. ठीक है, सो दीज आर एग्जांपल्स व्हिच आर हेल्पिंग अस टू अंडरस्टैंड के मेलेबिलिटी क्या है. मेलेबिलिटी मींस कोई भी अगर मेटल को अगर हम लोग हैमर करेंगे तो वो एक थिन शीट फॉर्म कर सकता है. ठीक है, दैट प्रॉपर्टी इज कॉल्ड एज मेलेबिलिटी. द नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मेटल इज metals have a high melting point. They are also very dense, means they are heavy. ठीक है, so properties of metal that we were talking about is high melting point. You must have seen जब हम लोग ग्रिल करते हैं कोई चीज़ हमारे घर पे, तो हम लोग मेटल वायर्स का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, या फिर हमारे यहाँ पर जो सिगड़ी बोलते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है, बारबेक्यू वगैरह करने के लिए जब इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो उसके अंदर जो रॉड्स होते हैं जो चीज़ से बनी है वो सब मेटल का होता है. वो जब हम लोग उसे चलाते हैं पकाते हैं तब वो मेल्ट नहीं होता, राइट. क्यों नहीं मेल्ट हो रहा? बिकॉज उसका जो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट है, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है, ठीक है, इट इज वेरी हाई. दे हैव अ हाई मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा उसे हीट करेंगे ना तभी जाकर वो मेल्ट होगा, अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट मेल्ट. So it is used in places where there is exposure to high temperature. So the next property of metal is metals are good conductors of heat. Now remember, what do you mean by conducting? Conducting means if you heat a substance, a metal, for example here, iron rod, if you're heating it, it will pass on the heat from one end towards the other. Means the molecules which are there inside are transferring the heat from one to the other, and it keeps on moving. Okay, so we make use of this property in our house every now and then. We make use of metal utensils which are helping us to cook the food, and that is how our food gets cooked very easily because of the use of metal, because they're conducting heat. We make use of metals in toasters also. The coils inside are made up of metals which easily heat up, and they toast the breads which you put inside. So these are a few examples of how the metals are conducting heat, and silver, copper and aluminium are the best conductors of heat. Metals are good conductors of electricity as well. You must have seen the wires in your houses for used for electricity. You must have seen your chargers, which are made up of wires. And if you cut open, you must have seen your headphones, for instance. Okay, उसके अंदर भी जो wires है वो metals के बने होते हैं. Those are example of good conductors of electricity. Means easily electricity can flow through it. Lead is an exception, which is neither a good conductor of heat nor a good conductor of electricity. So these are a few examples that you must have seen in your vicinity also. जो power supply होते हैं उसके अंदर भी metals use होते हैं because they are good conductors of electricity and electricity can flow easily through it. The next important property of metal is they are sonorous. Sonorous means what? This means they produce a ringing sound when hit. This property allows it to be used for making bells. When you see the bells that are there in your house or in your school, you must have seen कि जो गोल कलर की गोल शेप की जो बेल होती है ये मेटल की होती है. ठीक है. When another part of it hits the metal, it gives a ringing sound. Okay, that makes it sonorous. You must have seen various instruments in when people are playing drums, उसके अंदर metal का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है because they can produce ringing sounds. Metals have high density. High density का मतलब होता है this means that the weight per unit volume is high. अगर हम लोग इसे weigh करेंगे तो अगर इसे हम लोग अगर water में डालेंगे तो it will tend to sink. ठीक है. That means it is having high density. Exception is sodium, potassium, lithium, cesium and francium. These are few examples of metals which have low density. Other than that, iron rods or nut and bolts that you see in your houses, they are all made up of metals. If you put it in water, it will sink. Okay? So that shows that it has high density. It is a very simple and common example that you can do. Try it at home also. We come to the next and an important part, that is non-metals. Non-metals examples are carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, nitrogen, selenium, bromine. These are few examples of non-metals. Generally, non-metals are brittle and non-lustrous. What is the meaning of brittle? What is the meaning of non-lustrous? Let's see that. Now, in the periodic table, we have seen where the metals are placed. Now here, from the zigzag sign that you see, towards the right, you have the non-metals. Non-metals occur to the right of the zigzag on the periodic table. Although hydrogen is in the family 1, it is also a non-metal. Many non-metals are gases at room temperature. The first property of non-metal is their physical state. Non-metals are present in all three states, that is solid, liquid and gas. Physical property again of non-metal, it is highly volatile. मतलब it can easily evaporize. मतलब अगर इसे open रखेंगे तो वो हवा में उड़ जाएगा. They have low elasticity and are good insulators of heat and electricity. 17 elements are generally classified as non-metals. The next property of non-metal is non-metals do not have luster, they are dull. Example, here you can see sulfur. It is a non-metal, it is dull, it does not shine. It is like a powder form. Okay. Here you can see non-metals aren't lustrous, which means they are dull. Exception is iodine and diamond. Now, diamond is a non-metal, but it shines. It has luster. Whereas even iodine, you must have seen a few experiments being done of iodine crystals. These iodine crystals are also shiny, they have luster. Okay, so these are exceptional cases. Next property is they are brittle. Brittle means they can easily break. Non-metals are brittle, so they break easily. This means non-metals are not ductile or malleable. अभी हम लोगों ने जब metals पढ़े थे, in that we learned about the property of being ductile and malleable. Ductile means ductile होने के लिए और malleable होने के लिए हम लोग उसे hammer करना जरूरी है, ठीक है? तो अगर कोई चीज इजीली ब्रेक हो जाती है तो उसे हम लोग ना ही शीट फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, ना ही उसे वायर बना सकते हैं. So non-metals cannot be drawn into sheets. Non-metals cannot be drawn into wires. ठीक है? Because they are brittle. Here you can see phosphorus and glass. Coal. Coal मतलब जो कोयला हमारे घर में इस्तेमाल होता है वो भी non-metal है. ठीक है? वो भी easily break हो जाता है. Non-metals are generally soft. You must have seen when you are writing with pencil. ठीक है? पेंसिल के अंदर जो ग्राफाइट यूज होता है, जो ग्रे कलर की लिड हम लोग की होती है पेंसिल की, वो इट इज वेरी सॉफ्ट, इट कैन ब्रेक इजीली. Yes or no? So this is another property of non-metals. Whereas when we learned about metals, metals were hard. You all remember? Metals are hard, whereas non-metals are generally soft. Not all non-metals are soft. Carbon is very, very hard. It can be cut only by another diamond. Okay, there are specialized machineries used in order to shape the diamond. उसे normally कोई और ordinary इंस्ट्रूमेंट यूज नहीं किया जा सकता उसे शेप करने के लिए या कट करने के लिए. The next property is they do not conduct heat. You must have seen in your house when you make use of cookers or if you have non-stick pans, उसके जो हैंडल्स होते हैं वो प्लास्टिक के बने होते हैं. स्पेशल क्वालिटी प्लास्टिक यूज होती है. ठीक है? वो जो प्लास्टिक क्यों यूज हो रहा है? बिकॉज इट इज अ नॉन मेटल. नॉन मेटल्स के थ्रू हीट पास नहीं होती. ठीक है? अगर हम लोगों का खाना कितनी भी देर से बन रहा है गैस पे, बट अगर हम लोग कुकर का जो प्लास्टिक का पार्ट पकड़ेंगे तो हम लोगों को जरा भी गर्म नहीं लगता, बिकॉज इट इज नॉन मेटल, इट इज नॉट कंडक्टिंग हीट. ऑलराइट. One more property, they do not conduct electricity as well. You must have seen wires in your house. The wires have plastic coating over it. ठीक है? और प्लास्टिक जो ऊपर डाला जाता है वो भी नॉन मेटल है. उससे भी, उसके थ्रू भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट नहीं होती. इसीलिए हम लोग सेफ होते हैं. अगर हम लोग वायर को डायरेक्टली भी टच करते हैं तो हम लोगों को करंट नहीं लगता, बिकॉज इट इज कवर्ड बाय अ नॉन मेटल्स एंड नॉन मेटल्स कैन नॉट कंडक्ट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. So they do not conduct electricity, so they are good for making protective coverings of for wire carrying electricity. ठीक है? Exception is carbon in the form of graphite. It carries electricity. Here you can see how the copper wire, which is a good conductor, which is a metal, is coated with plastic, which is a bad conductor of heat or electricity, and it is a non-metal. Here you can see the frying pan having a handle made up of plastic, which is showing that again it is a bad conductor of heat. Metals have low melting point. Here means if I take an example of wax, it has very low melting point. अगर हम लोग जरा भी heat दिखा देंगे तो वो melt हो जाता है easily. या फिर iodine, you must have seen, अगर iodine को जरा भी हम लोग बर्नर के पास ही लेके जाते हैं तो वो डायरेक्टली इवेपोरेट होने लगता है. मीन्स दे हैव वेरी लो मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, इजीली दे मेल्ट at a very low temperature. The next property of non-metal is they have low density, means they are lighter in weight. अगर हम लोग 1 किलो कार्बन लेंगे और 1 किलो अगर हम लोग आयरन लेंगे, iron will sink to the bottom of the water. If you put both the things inside water, you have a tendency of carbon floating over the water, whereas the iron metal will sink. ठीक है? ये बताता है कि वजन दोनों का भले सेम होगा, बट उसकी जो डेंसिटी होती है ना, मेटल्स की ज्यादा होती है और नॉन मेटल्स की कम. Non metals, here you can see examples of non metals which have low density: radon, neon. Exception is carbon in the form of diamond. Next part that we have is metalloids. Now, as we learned about metals and non-metals, they both are different from each other. Metalloids is the combination of both. Means, these are a few examples of metalloids: germanium, silicon, arsenic, polonium. These are examples of metals. Now in the periodic table, where are the metalloids placed? Metalloids can be found clustered around the dark zigzag line that separates metals and non-metals. जो लाइन मेटल्स और नॉन मेटल्स को सेपरेट कर रही है उसी के पास हमारे मेटलॉइड्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. क्यों वहां पर प्लेस किया गया है? क्योंकि इनके अंदर मेटल्स की भी और नॉन मेटल्स की भी प्रॉपर्टी प्रेजेंट होती है. Let us see a few properties of metalloids. Metalloids are metal-like, have properties of both metals and non-metals. Example, boron. Metalloids are solid that can be shiny or dull. Now there is antimony which is shiny, whereas silicon which is dull. You must have seen silicon spoons. Nowadays you have a brush जो हम लोग कुकिंग वगैरह में इस्तेमाल करते हैं, मोल्ड्स होते हैं. They are not very shiny, they are dull. Okay, so these are metalloids, and antimony is very shiny. It is more like a. The next property of metalloid is they conduct electricity and heat better than non-metals, but not as well as metals. Means here metals जितने अच्छी तरीके से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी और हीट कंडक्ट करते हैं कोई भी मटेरियल में, नॉन मेटल्स बिल्कुल नहीं कंडक्ट करते हैं. बट मेटलॉइड्स कैन कंडक्ट better amount of heat and electricity. They can conduct electricity and heat through them, but not more than metals. But they are good as compared to non-metals in this case. The next property of metalloid is metalloids are malleable and ductile. ठीक है, इसे हम लोग शीट में भी कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं और इसे वायर में भी बना सकते हैं. Let us see a few uses of metals. Now you can give n number of uses of metals that you have in your house. You can tell me that also. You can write down that. You have a section in the textbook which has asked you to write down the uses of metals and non-metals on your own. Okay, I'm giving you a very simple and few examples that you have used in your day-to-day life. Utensils, they are all made up of metals which we are using for cooking, for storing also. Sometimes we make use of tin and all, जिसके अंदर सामान भरते हैं हम लोग, वो भी मेटल से बने होते हैं. Copper wires, gold and silver coins and ornaments, which are again metals which we make use in order to make ornaments. Mercury is a metal which is used in thermometers and for checking blood pressure machines also. There are mercury metal being used in that. Sodium, that is the common salt that we use in our cooking, for baking. You make use of baking soda, washing powder. They all have sodium in it. Okay, so this is also very simple example. Graphite, now this is used in your pencil, which is again a use of a non-metal. Okay. Red phosphorus is also an example of non-metal, which is used in your matchsticks, in your firecrackers. Silicon, it is a metalloid. It is used in baking. It is used in your phone back covers that you make use. हम लोग के जो बैक कवर्स होते हैं वो सिलिकॉन के भी मिलते हैं प्लास्टिक के अलावा. You can fold it very easily. They are moldable, right? Now we have noble metals. Now what are noble metals? Now few metals like platinum, gold, silver, these are known as noble metals. Now why are they called as noble metals? Let us see that. Some metals like gold, silver, platinum, palladium and rhodium are noble metals. They occur in nature in elemental state. Gold, which is 100% pure, is called 24 karat gold. Pure gold is soft. As a result, the ornaments made from pure gold bend or break due to pressure. Therefore, goldsmiths mix it with certain proportion of copper or silver. Ornaments are made from 22 karat gold or gold with still smaller carat values. Now, these all metals that I've mentioned, that is gold, silver, platinum, palladium, these are very expensive metals. Alright, these are, when they are in pure state, they are more expensive. ओके तो गोल्ड जो होता है जब प्योर स्टेट में होता है तो वो सॉफ्ट भी होता है एंड इट कैन इजीली ब्रेक इफ यू वांट टू मेक ऑर्नामेंट्स आउट ऑफ इट. So the goldsmiths, what do they do is they add little amount of copper in it or silver in it to make it little bit harder and durable. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए वो 22 कैरेट का बनाया जाता है. As these metals are very expensive and they are very rare, so that is the reason they are called as noble elements, noble metals. Now there are a few uses of noble metals. Noble metals are used for making jewelry. Gold, silver, platinum, these are used to prepare ornaments. Silver is also used as a medicine. It has antibacterial properties. You must have seen when you eat certain sweets, they have silver work over it. Now that shows that silver is edible and it is good for your health because it has antibacterial property in it. Gold and silver are also used to make medals. Now, when you play games, you win medals. When you are in the school, the medals that you get are normally they are artificial. But when people go for Olympics and for other matches which are at a large scale, that time they get real gold, silver medals made from those metals. Gold and silver are also used to make few electronic devices. प्लैटिनम पैलेडियम मेटल्स आर यूज एज कैटलिस्ट. कैटलिस्ट मीन्स कोई भी रिएक्शन होता है, अगर उसे हम लोगों को क्विक करना है, फास्ट करना है, तो उससे हम लोग उसके अंदर एक मटेरियल ऐड करते हैं, सब्सटेंस लाइक प्लैटिनम और पैलेडियम, विच विल इंक्रीज द स्पीड. जब उसकी स्पीड अगर इंक्रीज हो जाएगी रिएक्शन की, मतलब वो फास्ट होगा, तो मतलब उसके अंदर जो हम लोगों ने ऐड करे थे ना एक्स्ट्रा, वो होता है कैटलिस्ट, विच इंक्रीजेज द स्पीड ऑफ द रिएक्शन. ठीक है, so platinum and palladium are used to do that as well. So in today's class, we have learned about metals, the properties of metals, the properties of non-metals and metalloids. So let us quickly revise about all the three together. Metals are shiny. Non-metals share some properties of metals and some of non-metals. Okay? Non-metals are dull. Whereas metals are malleable, they are ductile, that they can be drawn into sheets, they can be drawn into wires, they are good conductors of thermal and electric energy, means good conductors of heat and electricity. And they have high reactivity. Okay? They can easily react with any substance if they are mixed with. Non-metals, whereas they are dull, they are brittle, they can easily be broken. Non-malleable means they cannot be beaten into sheets. They are not ductile. They cannot be drawn into wires. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity, and they show some reactivity, not all and not much reactivity with other elements. When we come to metalloids, metalloids have the properties of both metals as well as non-metals. Some are shiny, some are dull, some are malleable and some are not. Some are ductile and some are not. So they are semiconductors of electricity also. ठीक है, means not very good, not very bad, but they can conduct electricity and heat. Alright, so this is all that we learned in today's class. I hope the class was quite useful to you. In the next coming period, we'll be learning the next part of the chapter. Till then, thank you. If you like the session, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can share and view the videos that we had today for you. And please do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you remain updated with all the latest videos that we'll be making for our dear students. This session was quite useful to you. In the next coming period, we'll learn something new and interesting. Till then, thank you.